I mean, if we're gonna treat the characters given to us in the custom folder as a default or starting characters, then I don't see why not. So, that's it. I think I had to do... just to make sure things work, I changed things, but otherwise, I reverted things to... what it were, because even then, what they were, when you download... So this is what Puppet Chan would look like if you had just gotten, downloaded the game yourself. As we get into Cthulhu World of Horror character exclusive Puppet Chan, you'll see why, because I think I nerfed this down to 5 funds, and then the energy drink can stay, but... I mean, her stats are, like, all nerfed to the floor, so... I mean, they weren't nerfed, but they're down at the floor. Takshi-san, Knowledge, Second Mystery, Dexterity, Second Encounter, and Strength, maybe? I mean, with 4 Knowledge, 2 Strength, I might as well build into the heavy-duty flashlight, maybe, but we'll see. Actually, Cthulhu World of Horror. Yeah, we're just gonna stick with this. We're gonna visit the hardware shop is basically what I'm trying to say. As we get Abolish and pretty much nothing else. I don't have to sell this now, but I am. Because if nothing else, it allows me to grab cigarettes at the beginning of the run. And I also don't have to, yeah, I don't have to prepare for anything, literally. I can if I want to, but nothing weird should happen. So, anywho, yeah, we'll try to do at least 2 runs. Vigil, Kana, Coma, Ward, and Scissors. Unfortunately, we don't have a legal den, but we have all the funds in the world, so let's hope. Yeah, we'll take the Monkey Wrench, and now my strength is at 1. So the moment I visit Frostbite Land, I'm pretty much dead. Until I can level up. And theoretically, yeah, so I think I would have fixed that. I didn't fix it. I always said I wanted to as I visit the school and get Doom for this, but yeah, it's fine for now. Let's visit the vending machine really quickly then. For no other reason than to grab a bunch of cigarettes. That will probably burn during, like, the end of our 3rd mystery is the plan. And what else is our maxed out level? Forest. I just went through all of the mysteries and I forgot. I'm gonna do school for now. And if bad things happen, bad things happen. But yeah, Puppet Chan starts at 15 funds, which is a godsend on Harbinger. That said, keeping in mind that, yeah, our stats are as they are, so that's something we have to be wary of, but I mean, Ayaka and Toshiaki have kind of the same problem as well. Puppet Chan just gets there quicker because, well, she has 2 strength only. Because, I mean, the character hasn't been changed since before Harbinger, because she was included before Harbinger came out, and Harbinger reduces all your stats by 1, so... Yeah, that said, when I roll a 10 on strength, I don't really care, but I do care if I run into Frostbite Land, so, yeah. And I think pretty soon, because this, funny enough, this, I guess technically a series, me just going over through all the characters, I didn't mean for it to be this long. That said, I did miss some days that, this series should have been over earlier, but if we're here again, we might as well do Puppet Chan and Hayano, so... and I'll see how bad it gets. Or maybe I could just get really lucky and I don't see the real weaknesses of certain characters, which has been the case in a few runs, not videos, but yeah, I mean, I hope you, the viewer, can suss things out. Also, I probably shouldn't have done that. Actually, did I lose Bath, by the way? No, I didn't. So I just get experience in the bat. Well, anywho, moving on. Let's see. Vigil, Coma, Ward. So yeah, so no... we're looking for any forest investigations, and none of these are really forest mysteries, so we should be fine leaving things in the leaving the police at school. My question is, yeah, so probably Ward and Scissors. Probably Scissors first, because in Ward I can at least rest. But we'll see. So we shouldn't need to arrest anyone here. I mean, we could, but I really want to save the handcuffs for Ward. So we're in timeline B. So clap 4 times. I just forgot. Yeah, clap 5 times. And we'll see how lucky my ghost ritualing is. In the meanwhile, we can do... What do we have? Can I just do this? No, I can get close. Unfortunately, the game rounds down against me for in that particular moment. Desperate action, I would do 15, but the question is, yeah, I would only get 70 into 70, which is 49, which is not as great. I mean, it's 50-50 regardless, but if I hit this 50-50, then I can just prep strong next turn. Or I can just prep strong, or I can just go for it again, because the chance of me missing 2 of those is lower. But yeah, if nothing else, during the... Yeah, I don't know. I think I do want to make at least a little tips video by now. I know we're getting closer to 1.0, but it wouldn't hurt because not too much should change. And if it does, well, I guess I'll figure out what I do then. I'm eating a bunch of damage, by the way, and I don't want to. I think I'll have to, though. Unless I go for this. If I miss both of these, it'll be very sad, but... I might as well, yeah, I might as well do it, because even if I hit 1, it would be a 3-turn-ish encounter on average anyway, but it wasn't, so thankfully we got out there. Keeping in mind Puppet Chan's luck, I think it's lower than usual? I'd have to check. So let me explore the school. Yeah, it's actually at 5, where most characters have 6, so... I'm just losing a bunch of stamina, by the way. I don't appreciate that, but maybe we're fine. Also, does this energy drink give me an empty bottle? Why do I not remember this stuff? Oh my goodness. Among other niche items, but when you don't see use and or equip items as often, I mean, can you really blame me for forgetting what things do? Really? It was clap, clap, bow, bow, bow. Alright, cool. That doesn't matter as much. I'm not going to be doing that. And, you know, funny enough, we'll take Unrelenting. I could take out... Well, no, there are no, Force Investigations. I do want to point in Strength, however. And let's heal stamina and move on to Ward, where we'll plan to, smoke cigarettes. I took Coma on accident. Well, shoot. It's fine for now, but the boss at the end of Ward doing more damage is not what I was looking forward to, but it's too late now, so I could grab another pack of cigarettes, but for now, we'll move on. I think I saw some talk about cigarettes at somewhere in the community. I said at somewhere because I was going to say at a specific place, but I forgot. But whether it's good, I mean, I recognize that they're not always the most available strat. It would be in the for me, it's more if you see a chance to buy cigarettes and possibly get a brick, but you can't really rely on brick all the time, so if you see a chance, like you get funds or you grab Yoichi while you have like 2-3 funds, then yeah, go for a pack of cigarettes if you have the Doom to spare. Otherwise, it's really up to player discretion, whatever the player wants to do. I personally usually try for it because I know that it usually allows me to break thresholds, and in the case of this update in particular, where Brace was nerfed, it allows me to brace up more comfortably, if not brace and guarantee an attack, but, you know. So yeah, we're doing Ward into Vigil, unfortunately, but not really much I can do about that, so... let's store this energy drink as well. I almost flubbed the word drink. Actually, I did. That's why I had to repeat myself. And yeah, more strength would be appreciated, but I can't really do much about that. 92 into 92... I should do this. The chance of me missing both of these is quite low. And we're gonna go for it, because if not, we're going to just be desperate actioning anyway. That said, let's take actually this and go into stamina. Since my stats will never reach 8 into 8, I might as well not try. And we will... I should probably smoke cigarettes now. I don't know why I haven't yet, as I roll an 8 on knowledge, but we'll do it now. And yeah, that should definitely... Even if this rolls low, it should last me. I don't know how low it can roll. 11 was the lowest roll there, because I got 12 into 11. Which brings up the question, why do cigarette packs from the vending machine or the dog shop have a different number of cigarettes? I understand gameplay-wise, but still. Sewing kit, is there anything else I want to take out? Handcuffs, that's right. So let's use these. We'll trade stamina for reason, because I need more reason than stamina, usually. And we will continue onward. 4% Doom, but we're on our 4th mystery with 63% Doom. It's not the worst thing in the world. So, yeah, this should be our last night coming up. We just need to, well, alright, cool. Yeah, since we have the Doom, I'm just gonna run here. We do have Vigil, but hopefully, we get out quickly. So, what can I do here? I think this is guaranteed, right? Yeah, with the power of cigarettes, I can guarantee both attacks. So 10 into, yeah, after this I should be able to handcuff this person. So, yeah. Our friend. Our friend? I don't even know. The person who's tried to steal our life, as the thing says. We lost Bath, but hey, that doesn't matter as much. Just deal with it, fool. Just to make sure, but it would be much appreciated, but I guess I should have known and rested earlier, right? I guess that was the realistic play, but I couldn't have known that, so we're actually going to use this and move on. I could also try to fight the guests here. They do provide quite a bit of experience, but we'll see. Yeah, 2 strength does not really help me here. Still, though, on average, I should be doing a lot more damage. I might take 3 stamina damage regardless, but I at least need to hit 2 of these attacks then. And now it doesn't matter because I'm going to desperate action anyway. Unless I could have done a an attack into a strong attack, but it's too late. I've already made my choice. So, clap, bow, clap, bow. If we run into Rumu Ghost, we might humor... Well, 3 stamina? I don't know if we can humor it, actually. But we're soon going to die. Bat doesn't matter, by the way. I'm not being serious by saying that, but I have to remind myself of what people say here and there, so I can keep in mind. So the real reason why I kind of like satire quotes like that from, you know, either people, community videos, people on other platforms, at least in terms of World of War, but sometimes games in general, is so that I can kind of hammer it into my head whether or not what's been said is objectively true or false, and to what degree of true and false it is. And while keeping in mind that my experience is quite subjective with my RNG, so yeah, I have to keep that in mind. But if nothing else, again, you get a peek into my mind in terms of me, you know, repeating those lines. But anywho, I forgot what was at the... Did I even check the lighthouse? I don't even know now, but we'll heal 2 stamina, 2 reason, and move on. And if we can do things, we can. If not... maybe we just go out. 87 into 87. So, a 50-50 coin flip, whether or not I get out in 2 turns. If I miss any of these, it could be, yeah. So, anyone else would have hit all 6 of those, but, you know. Actually, while I'm here, well, no, there's not really any loading to be done. So, we'll move on. But let's just say 85% 6 times. So, that would be... Yeah, probably a little bit more than 50% if I had to guess. Oh, we lost Bath, though. That's right. So let's see what we're losing here. 3 stamina, 6 stamina, 9 stamina. Possibly 10 Doom, and a bunch of other stuff, and a Takshi fight. So I should rest twice, and from there on, we should be okay. For better or worse, Takshi-san is first, but we should be, well... We should still be okay, right? Do we have the 6th floor? We do. So, I can only really take 1 of these attacks, but we'll just let him do that damage. Okay, well, I should have at least thrown everything, if that was the case, but I didn't know that, so I think he dies with this. Yeah, so, whoops. I lost unnecessary Doom there, but it's fine. Now we use the sewing kit, because otherwise we will die to stamina. We did eels into, well, scissors, right? Yeah. I accidentally took Ward 4th, or Coma 3rd. And we'll keep moving on. That said, keeping in mind that... yeah, I got that wrong. Keeping in mind that the Doom I would have spent buying a weapon probably would have caused me to lose. So again, Puppet Chan, even Puppet Chan starting with 5 funds if you want to nerf her yourself is a bit of a thing. But as we go into our next run, that might change a bit, even though theoretically these settings that I'm going to be doing will actually make her better, question mark. So, Eldritch Parasite, Goizo, all perks, run. So, knowing that we have Goizo, though, that does mean, I mean, Eldritch Parasite, Goizo means I don't want to take as much damage as possible, and losing Bath would be a lot worse. Knowledge, Charisma, Dexterity, Light, second Encounter, and maybe second Mystery. Not that I can get my Dexterity or my, Yeah, maybe my knowledge to 8. Charisma as well if I decide to focus on it, but we'll see. Well, I do want to decide. Do I want to do I want to try running ally attack on? Yeah, you know what? We're gonna try running ally attack with 4 charisma. I forgot if Schoolyard was ever scaled properly for charisma or if it's scaled at all. Again, goes to show how much I use that place. But I'm not gonna prepare, so hopefully we get festival, eels, and or painting, so I can try to grab more friends. And funny enough, I don't even want to... Well, yeah, you know what? We'll use it once. Third eye. Okay, well, that was complete garbage. Well, that was a bad... Yeah, that was bad. So we'll be STE Puppet-chan. And let's see what we get. Ramen Kana, Botanist, Akamoto, and Flood. It's a shame these don't count as allies. But even if they did, you only get them temporarily anyway. But Kana will help. And let's actually schoolyard for as many people as possible. I would like at least 2, but... that's a bit oof. Clap bow, and let's go on. So we'll recruit as many people as we can here. Doesn't help because I can't heal anything. That's okay. And maybe, but I think that's all the allies. Yeah, those are all the allies I can grab. So I do 10 damage per turn, potentially. Guaranteed, and we already do 8. The problem is I can't brace, but since we have 2 strength, I think theoretically it doesn't matter as much anyway. That said, do I want to... Yeah, you know what? Let's visit Seaside once. I should have actually bought cigarettes. It's too late now. Yeah, let's buy cigarettes here. I think... Yeah, we have Akamoto. Oops, I left, didn't I? I left without buying anything. Well, that was a waste. Well, but we'll still buy 3 packs. So that I think at the end of the second mystery, I can do a thing. If nothing else, we should have a brick here, yeah. And I should just sell these library notes now. We'll save the we'll save the energy drink for a real emergency because flashbacks lowers it by 2 regardless, so there's no point drinking it. However, oh my goodness, I attracted myself. I would like more allies. That's all I really want to say. But if I can lower Doom through events, that's the next best thing, because, yeah. So, yeah, do I even want to try? No, probably not. Yeah, unfortunately, unless I want to risk... No, 50%? I don't want to run, though, so let's hope we get a 3-turn encounter here. There's a good chance we do 8 damage per turn. We're just going to be eating a lot of... Or we're going to be eating 4 stamina damage, so... I also forgot to check the police station. So, forest into mansion. I forgot my mysteries. I mean, we can check again, and I might take Akamoto next, so it won't matter as much, but I do want to enter the... I do want to enter the police station at some point. Because I need to. We are taking quite a bit of damage, though, so hopefully we do... Oh, did I accidentally visit the seaside again? Gosh dang it. Well... I think this is still worth it. 3 reason is a lot, but if we're going to be fighting enemies properly, lowering damage by 1 would essentially... the cost will pay itself off, especially against them an all-damage enemy. But we'll see. So yeah, at the end of the second mystery, I should be able to smoke all of my cigarettes, and we should be fine. Our second encounter is whatever is next. Whatever enemy we run into next. So there's that, and I should be able to level up there. So we do have forest investigations. Downtown, school... Possibly forest, village, and or school. And then a lot of downtown forest. So, we'll do botanist now in fear of roads closed. So yeah, we shouldn't be visiting the mansion a lot, so I'm actually gonna set forest for now. And then we'll move on. I may or may not want to visit the school again to try and search for more allies, but if I run into STE, it's gonna... Oh, maybe I should have done that, actually. I think that was free, wasn't it? Yeah, it was free. Well, only until the end of the mystery, though. Refuse politely, because none of those are going to help me. And yeah, we're gonna rush this mystery. We have funds. We'll trade funds for now. If we run into another... And do I feel confident smoking cigarettes now? On average, I'll get 36. 36, 21. Yeah, I should be fine, right? Theoretically. And I should just smoke them all now because, well, I'm not going to be healing any reason. So, away I go. Yeah, so 37 cigarettes, or 36 now, should be more than enough to last me till the end of the run. Maybe I didn't want to take that stamina damage. Well, we'll see if that was a good choice. We level up. What do we get? Well, that's useless. I guess I might as well take this. We take Charisma, actually. Because that will speed up our ally attack action, which I don't remember if is affected by nicotine, the nicotine rush buff. We're gonna find out, I guess. But yeah, yeah, funny enough, trade reason here. And we'll move on. Because my Doom is still steadily rising. I want it to be low still. That and running into all these forest events is really doing a number on me, but hey. Nothing much I can do about that, aside from pray to the old gods that my luck is good. Meanwhile, Shiro-san here is also going to increase our Doom more, but hopefully Akamanto helps us out a bit. And by helps us out, I mean he will be dropping his mask. The question after that will be whether or not I can escape without losing too much stamina. Because I will be losing some amount of stamina. It'll also depend on what perk I pick up, but hey. So we have Flood and, yeah, Akamanto, which is why I made a mistake. You know what, we'll do Flood now, actually, because Akamanto we can handcuff. We cannot handcuff this boss. So, yeah. Are we on random item statistics? So what's going on? Oh, it just does 3. Yeah, so we need another point of Charisma. It would really be nice, but we don't. So what we can do is do approximately 10 damage per turn, so we should be able to two-turn this guy. If not, I'm gonna be very sad. Yeah, so I'm not always guaranteed 10 damage, which is why I usually account for a little less. I've seen someone apparently recorded hitting only 1 damage, even though they had 4 or 5 allies, which means 8 to 10 damage, but I guess I'll see if I ever hit 1. That would be quite strange. Not the strangest, but hey. But then we will... I forgot when my second encounter was. Did I fight a second encounter during I feel like I did. Otherwise, it would have been Shiro-san. This is not good, because I should be remembering this. I don't. Let's not go into Frostbite Land, and let us leave a sap. Because I think the amount of... Well, we'll see if this is a good decision. I mean, it could go either way. I just don't believe in myself, so... My real-life luck stat, so away we go. Yeah, it would be nice to hit that. I can't. So... We do this, and we hope we don't lose too much reason, because this is all we can rely on. So we're gonna lose at least 5 reason, I'm gonna say. So hopefully it works out, because we could possibly lose only 4. Depends on this next turn. Okay, we hit it. And away we go. Crimson Moon, but we already prep attack anyway. The problem is that now we can do 2 ally attacks, but... Okay, so maybe the thingy doesn't work. So I'm taking quick thinking here because I'm gonna drink the energy drink because neither of these are gonna help me. But yeah, so we can get 2 ally attacks. The problem is with the Blood Moon over our heads. It's going to absolutely ruin our accuracy, but this is the trade-off for using ally attack. So yeah, and now Akamanto is doing possibly well, I think he's doing -3 all. This, on the other hand, well, hopefully we 2-turn this guy. If we miss too many attacks, we will die. Slowly. And we did miss twice, so... 4 70% chances, well, 6... Okay, so I only hit 2. Nice 70% chance, by the way. Nice 70% chance, by the way! The pain, man. I present to you Exhibit 2 Septeptide. That's not a real thing, but... A27... where I proceed to miss 4 out of 6 attacks at least, I think that was. But if I hit the 7th, let's just be nice and say I hit 4 out of 8. I I'm gonna drink the energy drink during my last mystery, just in case we get flashbacks. Unless I get a curse here, but we'll find out. I should really be watching, just in case, but hey. Yeah, those are quite fair perception checks, but it'll only give me fair checks on my stats are this low anyway. There's Panic on top of Blood Moon, and yes, I'm stumbling on my words because I'm still a bit heated from what happened earlier. I think I might actually I think I die no matter what, because in the Lighthouse, I am going to be losing a lot. So, would grabbing a better weapon have helped me here? Otherwise, I guess we would have just been praying to the RNG gods. Also, Desperate Action does not affect my thingy here, and I can't even do that. So I'm hoping that I get a good roll here as we throw the baseball bat, and probably the brick too, just to be double sure. And I missed twice, so I just end up dying! And I actually rage quit my recording for some reason, even though I looked at the time and I think I realized, I wasn't gone long, but there's no way for me to prove that, so away into one more run we go. Ithotu, Exquisite Taste, all perks, random item stats, and let's find out what we want to do. So with Ithotu, Exquisite Taste, do I want to try running ally attack again? You know what? I think I'm going to try. And we'll see how good are... Because at this point, I mean, for me, it's 50-50 whether or not I get ally attack to work. Like, on a normal run, if I know the background, obviously it's more towards the favor of either ally attack or weapon. But Tachi-san, Strength, Knowledge, Charisma, Light Check, and maybe Second Encounter. My question is, yeah, with this, you know, funny enough, I think I want to do ally attack. The reason is because with Exquisite Taste, you can still at least set things up so you can use ally attack. Yes, I lose Monument, but what are you going to do? You're usually going to enable a store because you're not guaranteed to get a mystery that gives you a weapon anyway. And really, my main problem for runs that I try ally attack and they fail is that it's usually like Eldritch Parasite, or I get a curse that, you know, absolutely destroys me. So yeah, let's find out. And I don't reroll mysteries. Obviously, you could reroll until you get like Vigil Scissors, whatever. But Sailor's Footage, Akamanto Flood, and Kana. So we'll grab Kana because that will help towards our ally attack strat. And then we want at least 2 allies, or none, and we absolutely get destroyed this run. Well, I can still kind of swerve. 2 claps. Yeah, so I can still swerve here. I think instead I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to get a weapon. I was looking at the hunting rifle, and for some reason I was almost considering it. But, yeah, unfortunately I don't get cigarettes. Handcuffs are preferably more reliable. And let's just set school, because I forgot my max threat level location. Thankfully, school was a max threat level location, but we do have 2 seaside investigations. We also have a school investigation, or possibly 2, but, you know. So, let's find out what we can and cannot do. Well, I would do 2 seaside investigations, but also, apparently, all perks is not giving me all perks as Puppet Chan, so we'll take that into consideration as well. Also, we have random item stats. What are my stats here? 5, 95, 75. Well, shoot. So we're basically gonna be treating Meat Cleaver as a semi-katana. Unless you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. So, let's try recruiting people again. If we can recruit 1 person, we will go into the illegal den again and do this. And hopefully our doom doesn't rise too high, although that's really on me, so... And then, yeah, we can let go of Kyoko. For now, Kyoko is our temporary damage increase, and now we get 9 damage per turn-ish. But we'll see. We'll see. Because I could have saved a lot of doom not buying the Meat Cleaver, even though the Illegal Den is the lowest doom store in terms of going in. Yeah, not when you're grabbing allies. So, let's lose 3 reason, grab Kana again, and move on with our life. We have not run into a single encounter yet, by the way. But we do have at least 10 damage per ally attack, and we need... Well, preferably I would have liked cigarettes. Maybe I should have enabled vending machines, knowing that, and knowing I'm Puppet Chan, really. Because, well, the handcuffs are nice, though. I guess we'll see. It'll also depend on if we can grab allies during events as well, so I should keep a lookout for that. No reason to fill my bottle of water again, because I already have it. Flood, Akamanto, footage, sailors. So, funny enough... Ugh. What do I want to do? Maybe I save Flood for last. I think I'm going to save Flood for last. Yeah, I'm going to try saving Flood for last in hopes that we somehow pick up more allies. 6 allies is the bare minimum, but I would really like 7. So we're going to find out. I'm going to take the stamina hit there, just so I'm not topped off for now. And we'll see what happens. My dexterity is at 1, so we're just going to lose another point of stamina. Yeah, I think that's the only time I will rely on stats to kind of dictate my event choice. Usually I don't care, but when it's at 1, I mean, it's pretty close to 95% or more anyway, so hey. I did not visit the mansion twice. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I have. And if nothing else, we're gonna die to Doom, and I haven't... Have I run into a single encounter yet? Nice charisma roll. It rolled an 11, so there's no chance anyway, but... Alright, well, I guess I'll just die. I guess I'll just die. Yeah, funny enough, turns out when you don't run into enemies, your stamina and reason are quite high, but... So this is our first actual enemy. And hopefully we do 10 into 10. Otherwise, we take a bunch of reason and we just eat a bunch of damage. What was my meat cleaver damage anyway? 9 damage. So yeah, that's not the best either, but it's not like I could do more. So, yeah, I guess we're going to throw the meat cleaver and do an ally attack. Oh boy, I need to hit this. Good. At least something goes right. Nope. Instead, we're gonna increase dexterity and get charisma. I would grab reason, but we need to enable double ally attack. Again, if nothing else, this solidifies for me that Mizuki is probably the best person to use ally attack on. Unless, of course, you're using a custom character as well. But here we are playing the quote-unquote base characters. I say quote-unquote because we're including Puppet-chan and Ayano on in that list, who are technically custom characters, but they're their own characters as well, so yeah. You know what? I'm gonna follow someone's advice and try to threaten people into my group. Yeah, this is a pretty trash option. If it's not reliable, because I've done that more than a few times. I know I've kind of just killed myself there, but I mean, there's the person who was saying, it was a lot. I don't remember if it was during a stream or it's a comment somewhere. I could probably look for it, but as we take a bunch of damage here, yeah, this is why, I mean, yeah, this is why I don't intimidate. Because, yeah, the chance of you recruiting people goes up with higher Doom, but if your Doom is too high, then you're just going to die to Doom anyway, and if your Doom is not high enough, you don't want to take the risk of failing Intimidation, because then your Doom just increases to the heavens. So, did I even get a single ally? I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't think I did. So, yeah, good on that one. Not consistent at all, or I could just be unlucky, but if that's the case, there's the reason why I don't use Intimidate in the schoolyard, so... And for most other Harbinger players, I'd like to believe that's why Schoolyard is not used at all. Because either you don't recruit... Well, one, if you're recruiting students for the stats, like, it's not reliable because it's too RNG. And two, not a lot of people, in my opinion, rely on... I might just dead here to stamina. Let's find out. Okay, before I die, yeah, I might as well talk about this for another 30 seconds to a minute. But yeah, stats are not reliable, and if you want allies for ally attacks, I would argue most people don't look at ally attack as a very favorable strat. Anyway, I was just doing it with non-Mizuki characters, basically anyone who's not Mizuki, just to see how good it could be, but Mizuki, it's a lot more doable. On easier difficulties, it's pretty much the go-to because she starts at 8 charisma, and that allows you to do 2 ally attacks immediately in Mystery 1. Whether you're doing 8 damage or 14 damage because you have 4 to 7 allies, the fact remains that you're doing up to 16 damage, but pretty much 12 to 14 damage per turn. Minimum. Because again, if you get 4 allies, that's 8 damage into 8 damage, so 16 damage tops. But that's why I bring it down a little bit. But anywho, if you wanted my opinion on that, that's why I think Mizuki is a lot better character. She's still not to the top, but she can be okay. If your RNG is good, she's definitely above average, but if your RNG is not good, or if you have average RNG and below, she's probably not as great if we're talking about Harbinger and a vacuum of runs, because again, if you get 7th Curse, she gets absolutely obliterated. If you get I think there's 1 or 2 other backgrounds or gods that make it bad for her, but 7th Curse is the obvious one, so we can mention that. If you get the Hunger Curse at all, that it becomes pretty bad because you can no longer double ally attack unless you invest a lot of resources. But you wanna immediately get 8 Charisma. So leadership, funny enough, could be a thing if you want to take strength as well and try to brace. And yeah, so on and so forth. I could make a whole video on this, but that's my little quick notes on it. But for now, if a character has 6 charisma, I'll think about it. But if they have less than 6 charisma, I don't think I'll try to ally attack strat anymore. But anywho, that's Puppet Chan, and yeah, funds are nice, but I didn't do anything. So I'll see you later, and yeah,